Good evening, everybody. Oh, hopefully it doesn't look too stupid this way. Might have to flip it. Hold on 1 second. There we go. I don't want to rotate the device. This thing's going to be fun. Don't do it too often from the cell phone, so it's being just a little goofy here. There we go. Kick it around this way. No! Give it a minute here for everybody to see we're online. Hey, Eric, what's up? Oh, a couple people are hopping in. Well, guys, this will be a kind of a short video. Won't hang out a whole lot because I'm still kind of tired, but just kind of kicking back and enjoying the evening and decompressing from the drive back. Yeah, well, we pulled in this morning at like 6 o'clock. This morning, I drove straight from Gallup, New Mexico, all the way back home to Western Tennessee in one hit. Something like, I think it was like 1,000 or 1,100 miles in one go. So it was a day. So finally got home to enjoy a cigar, a little bit of bourbon, and just kind of mellow out. It was definitely a long week. I'm not gonna say exactly how many miles because I'm gonna do a giveaway. Just kind of putting it out there for you guys. I'll make an actual post announcement, but for you guys here that are watching, if somebody can guess our mileage, I'm gonna do one on YouTube and one for Instagram. When I put out my next video, I'll tag it in there, or I'll make a giveaway for it. But if you can guess our total mileage, round trip, everything, we drove from West Tennessee to Vegas, a little bit of in town, and then back. If you can guess the mileage, I've got a SHOT Show promo bag with a bunch of industry stuff put into it with some discounts for a couple companies. So I've got 2 of those bags. I'm gonna put one on Instagram and Facebook. If you guys are over there, just the first person that guesses the correct mileage. YouTube, I'll put it out there. First person that guesses it will get it. So this video will count, and when I actually post it this week, so probably I'll try to get that out for tomorrow. So just a fun one for a giveaway. You guys are the first ones. I'm gonna tell about it. I'll make a post later tonight or first thing in the morning for the Instagram side. So do that. If you guys got any questions about SHOT Show or what we saw, it'll kind of help me out to push me in that direction. Hey, VT Service Group, man, missed you out at SHOT. I didn't see you or bump into you. Granted, I bumped into like 20 or 30 different people and got to hang out with some good people too. So my 4 days of actually at the show was intense. I can. Yeah, I mean, yeah. If you want to guess your number now for the YouTube side, that's fine. For what it is. You're. It's not that number. You're in the right neighborhood, but I won't say if you're up or down. You're kind of there. Let's see, David. Let's see. I'm trying to think if it's fair to say if you're up or down. You both are close, but not quite there. Somebody's high and somebody's low. So, but you're close. You're in the neighborhood. Let's see. We'll just kind of do the big one, because everybody keeps asking me. I keep getting messages about it, which that's gonna be kind of what it. I don't know if I want to make its own video about it, but if you guys have seen or if you haven't seen any type of publicity, Steyr was not at SHOT Show. They did not attend. They didn't have a booth. They were supposed to have some of the U.S. people walking around. I had an interview set up, and they were a no-show. No phone call, no DM, no email, no cancellation, just ghosted. So, granted, I don't really want to I don't want to dog on a company, but it kind of just like irks the hell out of me when you set an appointment up, you talk to somebody. William, you're getting closer. You're kind of close, but it just irks me when if you say you're going to do something, you set an appointment time or you set a general, we'll meet and you don't meet. They were they were one of two companies that didn't attend, but the other company had the good graces to actually call me and tell me that hey, they weren't going to be attending, and they told me like a week in advance. So it wasn't so much a waste of my time. Granted, I didn't go to SHOT Show just for Steyr. I went there, to meet with other industry people, to actually have some one-on-one time, meet other YouTubers that were going to talk about some upcoming stuff. So it's just really disappointing that when you talk to somebody a month out, like 2 weeks out, they tell you something and then they don't follow through, and it irks the hell out of me that you're supposed to be professional and you can't do that. So that's a damn cigar went out. That's kind of like the long and short of it. There'll be a little bit more if I need to address it or actually bring it up, or if they one of their reps watch the video or see the stream and or somebody tells them, like, we can discuss it. But I find it really annoying that it wasn't even a decency to at least shoot me a DM or a text message. It's not like they don't have my telephone number. I mean, trust me, I know they have my number. So, let's see real quick. Somebody, my chats. Sorry guys, I'm moving this around. Great, this one in. 35. Well, you guys are having fun, so I'll keep you into it. A little high. Close though. So that's that. Let's see. Sorry guys, I'm gonna get a really bad angle for a second. Got to meet and hang out with Tnsteyr and their crew. Was really good. Hold on. Stupid angle because it's a cell phone. I'm not using the office. I've actually still got the office tore down. That's actually something else that's really freaking disappointing is the office was supposed to be getting painted, and the paint crew did the first coat. 10 days gone, nobody got my office painted. So that was a fun conversation when I got home today because I can't get my office put back together. Okay. Alright. Better angle. You guys don't have to stare up at me. So yeah, my office isn't painted, and I can't reassemble it, so that's the reason I'm kind of just chilling out here on the porch and enjoying the cold 30-degree weather. At least I get to smoke. Got to talk with FN. Got to talk with Largo Arms, which makes the Alien pistol. Dead Air, BNT, Leopold, EOTech, Daniel Defense. Oh man, I met with like a total of 50 companies. Those were just some of the bigger ones that we talked to and discussed possibly doing something. A couple of those companies have agreed to do stuff. I actually got to see the guys from Fix It Sticks and demo some of their new products that were launched at the show. Granted, they didn't want to talk about it on film. It was strictly, at show to kind of gauge some reaction. But guys, there's two really nice kits. If you're into the Fix It Sticks, if you've ever won one at my range day or have seen me use them on the channel, they're going to be really, really nice. Granted, I mean, they're going to be on the higher side. They're not the $100 intro kit, but these kits are like everything you'll ever need for a gun. I mean, cleaning kits, long rifle, pistols, optics, everything. I mean, there's nothing else to buy. It's literally their whole inventory as of today in one kit. So it's pretty cool. Let's see. Benchmade. Sorry guys, I don't want to have to relight this. I did a nice interview with Benchmade. I was hoping to actually get some knives sharpened with them, and they didn't set up that portion of their booth. But Miss Tien got a really nice interview with them. They showed off some of their new gold series that are coming out, a couple of their new tactical, or what I would consider like a battle knife, like a K-bar, good prying knife, military law enforcement. Checked out those and discussed uh, picking up a couple new blades from them. So that was really cool. Got some history and background on B&T on their suppressor lines from Sweden, and some Austria contacts with those for the AUG. We'll discuss, and possibly I can see about getting a replica of an original AUG suppressor, like a military version. It'll just be produced here in the States. So talk to them, and we'll see how that comes along. If you guys are a suppressor fan, like I'm getting to be, thanks to another YouTuber, Dead Air's got a really cool can coming out. They couldn't really discuss a whole lot about it. It was just slightly mentioned in conversation. But they've got a new 5.56 can that should be here. I'm hoping by like August. They said middle of the year, but we'll push it a little bit later. So about the middle of the year, they got a new can coming out. Let's see here. Sorry, I did not see the message. Read. Let's see. The new high power. Let's see, at least. Yeah, well, I did not have snow. Thank goodness. Just a whole bunch of ice this morning. Coming across. Oh, where was it? Not Van Buren, Arkansas. Right around Little Rock. The FN high power. Granted, I had, or should say, my family had one of the original Belgiums, so I really remember that from years ago. The new one actually feels pretty good. I mean, it's a nice steel frame gun. I mean, trigger felt pretty good for the demo ones that are there. Granted, the firing pins are cut, or the springs, because everybody's just dry fired the living hell out of everything there. They just like instant, like kids in a candy shop. They can't not test a trigger. But it felt pretty solid. I mean, if you've ever held an original one, or basically, I would consider like a CZ75, any variant. I mean, it just felt solid. It was pretty good. I got to play with the new 502, the 22. And granted, I was one of the people that dry fired the living out of it. I sat there and played with the trigger to see how it felt. Uh, I've been kind of scared at the market prices on those. They seem double what it should be. But I mean, I got to play with it and feel it, and it feels really good. Uh, the only other 22 that I've ever liked that we've owned, rather if it's personal or here for the channel, is the Walther P22, and it's small and dainty because it's a 22. It's a good trainer, ladies' gun, to get someone to shoot. It's an awesome suppressor host. It's literally the only 22 I've ever had that does not jam. But that 502, I like to get one. The high power, I don't know. It'll really depend on what the price point is. So if the price point's good on it, and we're talking like the $600-700 range, it'd be a nice gun. I mean, it'd be worth checking out, trying one. Definitely take it to a range day with one. If they're thinking $1,000 or $1,200 for one, you better be an FN fan. You better be a high power fan for one. They had 3 variants. I've got pictures of it. Just to give you guys context, I've got like 12 hours of video and close to 5,000 photos to go through. So it's going to take me some time. As you guys know, I don't have a big camera crew like some of the other YouTubers or the blogs. So it's going to take me time to dig through all my stuff to get it out. But I'll be getting it out in chunks here and there. But for the high power, out of all 3 of them, I really like the Cerakoted green variant that they had, or FDLE. And it was a better one. Oof. Yeah, I can't say it was really chunky. Man, $1,300. Granted, prices there are really weird because they do like suggested or they'll give you map price if you're a dealer. So it's like 30% difference. And then in quantity. So I didn't know what actual retail the true market's gonna be. So, uh, yeah, I don't know. I mean, if MSRP's 13 or at your local gun shop, if they're $1,300, um, I won't be rushing out to buy one anytime soon. I mean, you're gonna have to want a steel frame gun, or you're gonna have to be an FN fan. They're I'll post the pictures up of them. I'll make a dedicated one for like the FN booth and what I saw. They're not chunky. They're not as thin, or I would say as dainty as like the original FNs, the Belgian versions. But it's nice. It's not ungodly. It's not like looking at a Desert Eagle or something. It's not some big chunky block. Um, the other pistol I was really impressed. Actually, there was a rifle and a pistol I was really impressed with, and both come from Walter. Um, you guys, if you get the opportunity, I've held the PDP full size, and just like it just didn't move me. I don't understand like what the fascination was in that particular pistol. I don't know. It just felt funny. Getting to play with their mid size or their medium, phenomenal. Especially with an optic. Super impressed with the trigger. The trigger is PPQ or Steyr quality or really nice 1911, like a decent. And I want to say high end 1911, but a decent high end, decent 1911. So the trigger was really nice. Uh, as for fit and feel, it really felt like an M9 or 320 size, but for some reason that weird chunkiness. If you've gotten to hold one of the full size, like you hold it, it just seems like a brick. My very first time playing with one at the gun shop and actually holding it, I don't know, it screamed like a really pretty high point. I mean, I don't know why, but it just seemed it was ugly. It just didn't feel good. It felt cold. There's certain guns when you pick them up, like you get a feeling with them. That very first PDP was god awful. Getting to use those and the different colors, seeing how they were set up, but the medium moved me enough that I talked to Walter about putting an order in or trying to get one here for the channel. So we'll see how that comes out. So they've got my info on possibly getting one directly. If not, I will be looking for one on the market. So that's that. The other thing that Walter had that blew my mind, and I've got some pictures of it, was they've got an AR, a 22 AR, and that when I put the pictures out, if you guys ever want a 22 rifle to train with to learn mechanics, just buy one. Like, take my word for it. Go buy one of the Walther. It's called the Hammer. Hold on, I'm trying to remember if that's correct. I'll post a picture here in the next day or so and put it out there. I'm thinking. Sorry, my brain's fried. I'm thinking it's called the Hammer. It is a fully functional, looks, feels, operates, even has a delayed DI gas system, just like a standard AR, but it's in 22. It's got the nice hammer forged barrel. It's actually got the same barrel that they're using in their Olympic line pistols, according to their sales rep and some of the literature I got to read about it. But in the MSRP on it just blew my mind. We're talking like a $400 rifle that takes every bit of AR components. It's just in 22. It's built as a 22. It's not an upper change out or anything. Everything in it is designed that way. Really similar to like how the FN 502 is supposed to be like the 509. Like it's a real firearm. It weighs in the same world. It feels and it functions all the same way. So I was super impressed with it and told them if they could get me a PDP, I'd take one of the rifles. Like I don't want to deal, like, I'll pay the MSRP on it. I think he told me it was like 380, 395 is what they're gonna retail for. So map should be a little bit less. You're probably talking like in the $350-$400 range when they get out to the gun stores. But they are nice. They're totally out of the box, ready to go. I mean, they come with sights, mags. I don't remember if it comes with a sling. You may need a sling if you want one. But I mean, you don't have to go buy sights. You don't have to add stuff, and it's got a full length Picatinny rail on it. It was just super impressive, and I'm not a huge AR fan, so that was nice. Trying to here look at comments, make sure you guys are caught up. Oh, okay. Nope, lost my cigar again. Talking too much. So there was that. I've got some history pictures too. You guys know, like when I drive, all the way out to shot. I like to stop at national landmarks or things of interest. So I'll make a video of that. Granted, some of you guys might not find it too exciting, but we stopped at one of the warbird museums. We stopped at the Petrified Forest. Some things just around Vegas, touristy site pictures and stuff. We even did a helicopter ride. Went out to the Grand Canyon. Got some flight time, so I'll just put a video out, kind of a vacationy thing, for things that are between Tennessee and Las Vegas. So that'll just be kind of a side project I'll post if that interests you guys, or if you want to see more detailed pictures when I start putting them out. If you're interested in any type of aviation or natural history, there's some cool things. If you look back from the previous year when I went to SHOT Show, I stopped at all the reservations because that's got some personal meaning in my life. We stopped at like four. It was 4 or 5 of the different reservations. Took some history pictures, and just to kind of show what's out there in the middle of the country. So that's happening. Trying to think. I've got I do have an order in, or to get a proof for new shirts. A bunch of you guys in one of the last live streams and some other posts I made were really interested in possibly getting some merchandise like from the channel, and I'm due to order some new shirts anyhow. So this time around, I'm going to do black shirts. It's going to have the new logo, kind of like the thumbnail for this video, with the reticle and Tnsteyr. And on the back of it, I'm going to try to add in the SSG08. There's some proof pictures on Instagram. That's going to be it. I'm not selling the shirts, guys, to make a profit. There's just a minimum order. I'm going to have to order 50 or 100 shirts. So whatever the breakdown cost is, if you guys want a shirt, I'll mail it anywhere I can, here in the U.S. or Canada. I think I can get it in a regular mail envelope for like $7 or $8. But I'll break it down. But whatever the shirts cost, if I can get them all done for $12 a piece or $14 a piece, that's what they're gonna sell for. So, excuse me. So if you guys want a shirt, I'm working on it. I've got a call tomorrow and see where the proof's at. But I'm taking size requests and quantity requests. So I've got some smalls that were asked for and mediums. So if you guys are interested in that, I'll make a post before I put the order in for certain, because I don't wear a small. I don't want to be stuck with a small. Want some shirts I can at least wear or have some, normal human sizes. Large farm boy sizes, like extra large and up. But I'm gonna get those ordered and set in. The other thing I'm working on is a AUG range day here in Western Tennessee at K&M Precision. So I've got to talk to them. I don't know. It'll be here in the next 30 days or so. I'll be seeing about setting up a class date and time, and that is only going to have 15 allocations. So it's going to be roughly $150 to attend. It's going to be an armorer's class and range time. It is a basic carbine class that I'm going to teach, just like standard manipulation of the rifle, how to shoulder it, different optics, how to set your optics up for what zero, some mag changes, and just general how to use a rifle. Nothing really advanced. I'm just really going to cover the armorer side on how to tune the rifle, how to install any of the aftermarket parts, how to pull rails, how to do barrels, change out flash hiders, how to hook up suppressors, how to do the mod for the suppressor plug. Basically everything that I do here on the channel that I show that you guys can see in video. I'm going to go into the fine details, the actual print version of it, in one-on-one. So it's going to be it'll be a Saturday. We're thinking, granted this is just tentatively, it's going to be the end of May or middle of June is what we're thinking. So if that interests you, shoot me an email that you want in. Like I said, there's only going to be 15 spots available. First people that take that spot are going to get it. I might keep like one or two for backups in case somebody backs out, but we're gonna have a range day in class, and that's gonna be no matter what the weather is, and we're gonna go all the way out to like 750 yards. So I mean, we could probably go further depending on which of the ranges that I need to have access to, but in real life, what I want to get guys out to is to actually shoot out to 500 yards with their AUG, no matter if it's battle iron sights or an LVO or the factory 1.5 or 3 power optic. Get you out, understand how the reticle works, how to range with it, and go over all those basic things to, make you feel comfortable using a rifle and demonstrating, how they work and how to tune one. So that's in the works. I should have that probably squared away in the next 30 to 45 days. So I get that out there, then I'll put an offer for anybody that wants to attend. So I think that's really it. I've got some videos to edit. Let's see. Sorry, the live stream's not popping up. Any thoughts on the observation of the essay? On the Springfield Arms bullpup. Yes. Oh God. I didn't get to see one at SHOT Show. I've only seen some pictures and video from the other YouTubers that I know personally that I can ask actual questions to. I'll take it for a simplistic thought. The way that I saw that it totally field strips, I think it's not going to work. If you compare the Hellion or VCR or VHS, whatever the hell you want to call it. If you compare in a really good video to see the field stripping was Ian McCullum's from Forgotten Weapons. Ian did a really nice field strip, took the thing down. If you compare that to an AUG, the first grunt in the field that ever attempts to take that rifle down is going to lose parts, is going to screw it up putting it back together, and they're just going to throw it. They're just going to leave it. I mean, they're going to trash a thing, and they're going to chunk parts across the battlefield. That's my initial first impressions with it. Let me actually see one and try it in person, and I'll give you a better real-world experience. But from what I'm seeing with it, I think it's kind of gimmicky. I saw, Brandon Herrera made a meme about it. It came out today about that it's a Tavor, the Springfield AR, and something else had a love child, which was kind of funny and a little vulgar, but it was really true. I think it's a hodgepodge of too many ideas, and it's overly complicated for what I've seen from it. So, granted, maybe I can prove myself wrong. Hellion, that'd be cool to see. Looking forward. Yeah, I've got some really cool pictures of the Warbirds. One of the old Air Force Ones or Air Force Two. Just a whole area. It's nothing. Well, there's a couple prop planes, but most of it's all Vietnam. First start of Vietnam era type stuff. Yes, I do. Hey, Wes is in here. What's up, Wes? 5x for me. Okay. Well, you've got my info. I'll get that. I knew you were gonna want one. I knew it was gonna be big. I just didn't know if it was a 3 or 4. So you got me. You went up a one. Okay. Small for me probably too. Hey, I mean regular people just comment. Well, dude, I haven't worn a small since I was probably in like elementary school. Granted, I'm 6'3" and pushing 270, 280. So when I say normal sized people, I always think of people that are over 6 foot. I'm just kind of used to doing it. I've put this way: if you want to feel small, you need to stand next to Hootie Hoo. Uh, Bumped into him a couple times at shot bouncing around. I mean, it's really bad when I have to do the whole, hey, how are you, and look up to somebody. I swear he's like 7'1" or 7'2". Let's see. Kevin S. 300. Let's see. 300 blackout. If you're asking about the AUG, I started off the video. Steyr didn't attend, and they never came for their interview and never got with me. Just go back to the first of this video. I kind of discussed and talked about it. I didn't. I've got no info, so I can't really help you. The last CEO of Steyr said we were supposed to have it, and I don't want to say that he guaranteed it, but he emphasized quite heavily that it was going to be here in like 12 to 16 months, and now we're 24 months, 20, I don't know, 24, 28 months in, and zero update. Not even a tease. It hasn't even been teased in Europe. So can't help you with that. I appreciate it, Wes. Sam. Appreciate you definitely. It's really odd too when someone will send me a picture and it shows somebody wearing the shirt. Actually, one of the guys that bought a medium the last time was over in East Tennessee, and someone sent me like, hey, I saw your shirt, and it was really odd because I couldn't figure out who had it. Oh, well, you're 5'2". Yeah, man, I've got you by like what, a foot. Not a problem. I'll mark you down. I knew somebody had asked. I just needed to go back through and start writing down all the sizes and stuff. So I get everybody squared away. Granted, I'll probably end up asking this one more time or have to check the video to find everybody. Make sure I get all the shirt sizes ordered. So that'll work. I think I'm caught up. Yeah, here we go. Last of the messages are coming through. It's kind of goofy since I'm not doing the computer thing. It's not scrolling so I can see it, so I got to constantly check. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to finish this off, and I think I'm going to call it an evening. I feel awake, but I know I'm tired. That drive sucked. Not so much in the bad way. It's just if you've ever done long hauls or cannonball type runs, that first 300 to 500 miles isn't bad, but that last 300 miles just seems to drag on. I was never so happy to see the Memphis Arkansas bridge, and know that I was within 100 miles of home. So it works. Styrofoam are usual. Yeah, Wes, and I mean you've been down there, and you're an armorer too, so you totally understand the how some of that inner workings goes on. So it's it's basically 2019 all over again. So, man, William, Barry. I mean, yeah, guys, I appreciate it. So I'm gonna work on that. I've got a video sitting here on the phone. I think while I finish this off, I'll see about trying to get that edited. I wanted actually to load more videos at shot, but guys, the fix it stick video, I kid you not, took almost 24 hours to load. The amount of people, the cell phone, and they've got 5G out there. And it's not like I've got a weird carrier. I mean, I've got a decent, one of the top two carriers. They didn't have internet service, and the media center room was always so packed with the big blog people and the really big YouTube guys that I just didn't get time to get in there. So the hard line hookup or to get that access. I mean, it was offered to me. It was there. I just didn't have time to go in there to do it. So if you guys check out, there's a really nice fix it stick video I did, but that was the reason I only got the one uploaded. It sucked. So I thought it was more important to actually meet, get interviews, and get pictures there and take care of that business than try to upload a video. So I tried to do a couple live streams to show you guys around and how that worked. So I don't know, maybe this Saturday we'll do another live stream and I'll set up the big camera. I'll have my office put back together, and if there's questions or you guys start seeing pictures through the channel, just kind of make a side note, ask me on the next live stream. But I'll see about doing that Saturday night and get that done. So if there's something up, not a problem, Wes. She's I think she's already passed out. I think she's had her excitement. So, all right, guys. Well, that's kind of where we're at. We're back home. We're starting to process the videos, info, and like I said at the beginning of this video, if you guys can guess the first person to guess on YouTube, and we'll do it for this video, and I'll throw it out when I'll make a quick little video if you guys can guess it. But there is a SHOT Show prize pack. It's just a bunch of different industry stuff. There's some goodies, stickers, patches, info. I mean, it's an assortment of walking around the show. I'll do one on YouTube and one on Facebook, Instagram. I need the first person to guess mileage from when we left Tennessee, went to Vegas, toured, and back. Granted, I didn't drive very far around there. We're talking, gas and dinner like twice. So it's not a ton difference in mileage. But you guys were guessing there were some 3300s and 3500s. You're high, you're low, but you're in the neighborhood. So it'll give you a fun one to kind of guess and play with. And just keep guessing. Like I said, first person that tags it in the video. And as soon as I get it, I'll make a post. I'll put it up on the picture side on either one of the, if it's the Facebook or the Instagram, or YouTube, Instagram, Facebook side. First person that guesses it, I'll tag you and get you there. So I'll let you guys kind of figure it out and see who's going to win it. Granted, I'll ship it if it's anywhere here. I'll throw it in the post office and get it out to you. All right, guys. Well, be good. Have fun. Watch the other YouTube people. There was some cool info and stuff out there, and I'll catch you on the next live stream. Night.